welcome back to the 43rd Annual MDA Jerry Lewis Telethon. We're so glad to have you with us this afternoon.
The research you're talk about hope, it had to do with lithium. Every control case in the group went through with flying colors. I mean, there was not one mistake there, so that's really hopeful with the research.
Oh, welcome back.
There was your video. Hey, we want to tell everyone, too, if you call in, pledge $150, you're probably wondering what this is, you can win this. It's from Dutch Brothers. Jeff, the owner of the Meridian there, he's donated this. It has $30 in coffee cash, along with some goodies. I see some muffin tops in there and some coffee mugs, so some great stuff there. Call in. $150 will get you, obviously, a donation and some cool coffee products, so not too bad.
And we thank them so much for the coffee earlier today. I can tell you, boy, that was some good stuff. And also, you know, the flu shot. $30 gets a flu shot. How important is that? I'm going to guess, I'm going to throw out a number there. Maybe the doctor can answer it for me later on. But about 90%, I would say, have influenza from neuromuscular diseases. And so it's very important for them to get their flu shots. And $30 gets a flu shot. So that's what your money is going towards. Something as simple as a flu shot can help save lives.
Not a lot of money. I think that a lot of people out there can spare $30 out of their pocket. So let's put a clock up, 5 minutes. In the next 5 minutes, let's see just how many people we can get a flu shot.
It is interesting, isn't it? Over the course of the day, we've talked about different events and things that require a certain amount of money to make it happen. Camp, $800 to make that happen. In this case, what could be more simple than a flu shot, in some cases to keep a person alive? And $30 to do that is really priceless when it comes right down to it.
Well, Jake Scholl, you saw earlier, he was saying he missed camp last year because he had pneumonia. So, I mean, this is a big thing for folks with neuromuscular disease.
And, you know, when your body is fighting such a major disease, something as simple as the flu can really take a person down. So I imagine that's why it's so important to make sure that they have the flu shots that they need.
Again, just $30.
Yep.
All right, there's the number again. We're hearing some of the phones ringing right now. Again, that number right there on the bottom of your screen, 466-8833. Very simple. Call in. $30 donations takes care of that flu shot. It doesn't mean you have to call in with just $30. We could have another $1,600 donation like we had last segment.
Less than 2 minutes.
We'd love to see that happen. That can take care of a lot of $30 increments worth of flu shots.
Wow. What a generous horse.
Yes.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Look out, Mr. Ed. 466-8833.
Just
I'd like to see
a
challenge out there for all the race horses
yes.
in the area.
Come on, horses.
Yeah,
Gallop on over to your phone or something.
We'll get Ben to sing the famous
Steelheads.
Mr. Ed song.
They had a jersey auction this year. They raised $12,121 for those jerseys.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Good job, Steelies.
So thank you.
I've got some too here, and these numbers are pretty astounding
awesome.
as well. Almost $77,000 there from those two events. Thank you so much.
Of course, MDA hosts all sorts of special events throughout our valley, from stride and ride to the lockups. I mean, there's all kinds of things going on.
Yeah, even some others you might not have heard as much about. You know, a fashion show, a bed to support the programs of MDA, research services. Now, of course, holding an MDA event also creates some terrific publicity there, and it builds teamwork in the group or company. And, of course, tells the community that you care, and you can tell the community you care right now by calling, keeping these phones ringing. It got kind of quiet while I was talking. Rude. Make it work.
The number to call, 466-8833. If you're a coffee lover, why not give us a call? We've got a bunch of Dutch Brothers employees here, right here, ready and willing to take your calls today. And Dan, I think you're standing by to tell us a little bit more about Dutch Brothers.
Well, Dutch Brothers, of course, have been a fantastic partner in helping us raise a lot of funds. We just can't say enough about what they're doing here to help us today and what they've done to actually raise some much-needed money. Of course, I'm joined now with Jeff Jans. Tell me your last name.
Yarnell.
Yarnell.
Yeah.
He's with Dutch Brothers in Meridian, right?
Meridian, yes.
I'm going to get to you in a second here. I've got a lot of great things to say about Dutch Brothers before that. You know, great coffee wasn't the only thing that is served at Dutch Brothers locations throughout the Treasure Valley. With a little help from the Meridian Fire Department, the Java Shops gave a big chunk of change to fight muscular dystrophy. Dutch Brothers owner Travis Boersma, who originally, this is not Travis, he originally created this particular fundraiser to benefit his brother Dane, who suffers from ALS. Last year, the coffee chain raised nearly $60,000 for the cause. Fantastic benefit. And now getting to what's going on in Meridian, I think this is a fantastic opportunity for you, Jeff, and for all your crew at Dutch Brothers, right? You guys have really helped out, and I'm receiving, you just gave us a check today for over $2,000, $2,244 to be exact. Where did that come from?
That was the partnership with the Meridian Fire Department. We have the 2 stands in Meridian, and we partnered up with them. We had the firefighters busting it out, working our windows, having a good time, just serving up the coffee and bringing in the money. They had their booths out there. Normally they're out on the street. They came in, brought their booths to our stands, and we partnered up and just raised a ton of money. All of our proceeds for that one day went to the MDA. So we were happy to get involved. It's a huge event for us every year. This year was one of our most successful fundraisers. We did $80,000 as a company, over $80,000. So
that's absolutely something to be proud of. Does it now set the stage for what's to come in the future, maybe even next year?
Definitely, definitely. We're definitely going to keep going on with the fire department. We're finding other avenues like this that we can just keep giving back. The MDA is it means so much to us as a company. It means a lot to, obviously, Dane and Travis, the owners of the company and those who started it, since Dane is down with the ALS. And so it's a huge opportunity for us to give back and bring some sort of cure. We need a cure.
Yeah, absolutely. We can't say that enough. We need a cure.
And we need these phones to ring. We need to get some more money in here.
Fantastic. Thanks for being for the poll there. But in getting back to Dutch Brothers, this is something that your company has been involved with for a number of years now, and they just keep coming back. Why is that?
Because it does hit so close to home for us with Dane. It's an important thing. We actually use 4 different avenues each year to raise money for charities. MDA is not the only one. We also do American Cancer Society. We're huge in the community. We always give 1% of everything that we make each month back to some community event. So we're always looking for different charities, different things. If there's anybody out there that's interested in, having us help them raise money for a charity or a donation or anything, it's something that we're really important. It means a lot to us to get involved in the community and stay strong within our community. So.
All right, and what goes around comes around. We're seeing some tremendous success with your company around it. We just keep seeing more of those Dutch hats popping up around.
It's a love all, serve all. We just have a blast, and that's the biggest thing for us.
All right, Jeff, thank you very much for coming by today. Thank you very much for your donation. We can't tell you how much we're grateful for that, and again for all the donations that keep coming in. Please call, go online. You see the website right there, mda.org. Call any number of these people here just waiting for your phone call. Let's toss it back to Shane, Shannon, and
$30 pays for a flu shot.
1 flu shot. I think we can do that. $30.
Troy here. I've been looking over Troy's shoulder, and he has a pledge here of $300.
Yeah.
$300.
Wow.
Nice job. From Carolyn Garrettson of Middleton. Carolyn Garrettson of Middleton, thank you so much for that pledge. That's 100 flu shots right there. One shot.